Side note. Yeah, side note. There was this. I read this thing where they were saying that whether it was MD Khan or NME was complaining that there are only 55,000 doctors left in Nigeria. That like they are screaming, or the alarm bells are ringing, or that there are only 55K doctors in Nigeria. I laughed.
They are way less than 55.
I laughed.
No, there was more than
I
55K,
never.
No,
No,
they're not more than.
they're not.
More
They're
than.
not
Are
more
you
than.
joking?
No,
Are you
they're not.
serious?
55K.
Are the ones registered? Are registered recently or last year? They are not more than 55K for a population of 250. You can't imagine the number of doctors that Nigeria has lost. You can't imagine. Nobody stays. Though. Everybody leaves.
Well, we are 4 here.
Everybody
There are
leaves.
two here already. Out of a group of 4 people, 50% of
They
them
draw
are
a leg, come out.
crazy.
No, this 100%. Out of all the doctors here, all of them are not here.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
I say we are
code,
4 here. 50% are doctors and they're out of the country. So what are we saying?
Okay.
So,
It's just more alarming to say that 100% of the doctors here are not here.
No, so that's the thing. There were two painful statements. Two doctors, renowned doctors in politics in Nigeria. One of them was Ngige.
You're talking about Chris Ngige.
Yeah, Chris Ngige said not everybody will practice.
Chris Ngige said not everybody will practice that. Even his Seyi is a doctor.
Isaac Adewale says some doctors should go into farming. That's what he said.
Yes, exactly.
But they said two terrible things. Respected
Chris
men.
Ngige said, cool down. Chris Ngige said, no, even because it was asked a direct question about doctors, Jackpot and all that. And it's like, oh, they should go. Then we have loads of them. Now, not every doctor will practice. Even his tailor now is a doctor. So even if they go, there'll be more. And the whole world looked on in shock and silence. But he didn't stop.
After all, Dr. Seed is a doctor too. So
exactly. Small doctor. Small doctor is a
doctor.
Small doctor.
Wait,
yes.
first, is small doctor a doctor?
Why?
Dr. Seed is actually a medical doctor.
But
he's a dentist. Dr. Seed is a
dentist.
Yeah. I met his classmates. Yeah.
Doctor is not a doctor.
No, we are joking. We are playing around with words. Playing around with words. But
no, the way with Nigeria is small doctor could be a doctor.
How
right?
could he?
What do you mean by how could he? Is Sid not a doctor?
Okay, explain how small doctor can become a doctor.
He might be a doctor. That's what we're saying.
He might be a doctor. Now the way
he might be. You never know. The way Nigeria is. This guy, what's his name? This guy I like. What's his name? He does skits and comedy. Now he's doing what's his name? Agbaje, Timi Agbaje. Not Aproko, Timi. He's a lawyer.
He's a lawyer. Yeah.
Most of these skits are lawyers. Lai Wasabi, all of them were lawyers.
Yeah, Lai Wasabi. Seyi Law.
Is
it because your name is Lawrence? You're now Law. Which lawyer?
I don't know about.
Or from where?
Whether I was a lawyer.
It's not everybody that they call the law that is a lawyer. Some of them are Lawrence, not a lawyer.
I don't know.
Can never be.
Why are you such a hater? What did he do to you?
Seyi? No, he didn't do anything to me. I love his jokes. In fact, one of my favorite all time.
Like Seyi Law's jokes.
He has one legendary joke about crocodile. Crocodile. That's a very funny joke.
I don't think.
Yeah. Funny. He has a joke about crocodile where the teacher went to. The teacher was a stammerer and was trying to pronounce crocodile for the students. It's just like Basketball's legendary pop joke. Two things are involved and pop up.
The two things are involved is legend.
It's a legendary, yeah. Puff puff, you don't know the puff puff.
No, puff puff was also.
Yeah, puff puff. Chop puff puff, chop puff puff. I'll give this encore.
Okay.
Suck Bobby.
Well, yeah. But before we digress, yeah. So That 55,000 doctors in Nigeria, no, I don't think they're even up to that. I
Yeah.
doubt it.
And you know
I highly doubt that.
the WHO recommends like 1 doctor to 300 people at worst, or one doctor to 1,000 people, and we have less than that in Nigeria. Doctors, nurses, like where I do, it's like somebody that has an abominable blood pressure and it's still walking. Like when you see them, the first thing you do is just admit them because they're about to crash out. That's what Nigeria is. Like how is the place still working or existing? Like how hasn't everything fallen apart? It's crazy. It's crazy.
Well, it depends on who you ask. There are some people who come into Nigeria and they will say, this place has fallen apart. But it depends, like I said, it depends on who you ask. But to the indigenes, to the inhabitants, you're still okay. Well, because some of the things that go on in Nigeria, you'd be like, this ain't normal, fam. But Nigeria is it's just another Tuesday.
It really is
That's what
just
it is.
another Tuesday. I swear to God.
To clarify, right? There are 62, according to the internet, there are 62 medical schools in Nigeria.
Mhm.
And they each graduate approximately 3,000 to 4,000 medical students every year.
Okay.
In total.
Oh. So if you multiply that by 62,
Mhm.
that's a lot of numbers of doctors. So if he says there are
Now,
35 people,
okay. Now wait. Let's ask the doctors. Who is a doctor? Someone that has gotten MBBS or BDDS?
So let's interrogate that 62 times 3,000 people. Now, this 62
No,
medical
62 is
schools.
producing 3,000, not 62 times 3,000.
Okay, not 62 doing. Okay.
okay, 120 per academic cohort.
So 3,000 in total per year.
Yeah, 4,000 actually, 3,500.
So let me break it.
Stingy people like Ife and Lagos, they will graduate only like 20.
Really?
Oh
Really?
no, you graduate more than that. You
Like
graduate more than
400.
that.
That would be so.
Lagos
Nadi,
in my class.
mhm.
In my class, I think we were about 100 and something. But that's not even the point. So for when you finish medical school, you go to housemanship, do your NYC, then you go for training, specialist training and all that. Now, coming up in the game, yeah, when you want to go into specialist training, you would go write exams. They call it primaries. So when you pass primaries, then you can then start looking for where you go to do your actual specialization. Nowadays, because people are not even coming for this stuff, they're like, look, you don't even need to pass primaries, just come. And people are not coming in. Do you understand? People are not even so if you're waiting for people to write primaries to come and apply, they've stopped that with it. Don't nobody who is going to write primaries for you. They're like, they're like, come as you are, come unto us as you are. We'll take you for training. They're like, sorry, we're going outside. Don't worry, you can stay. So it's it's not even a joking stuff anymore. People are moving sharp. People are moving sharp. Not even once people just get they're certified, okay. They do their housemanship. They do their housemanship. If you want to say, okay, let's finish this. Some people will stay for NYC and then they are ready. Whilst doing NYC, they are reading for PLAB, reading for GMC exams, as in UK exams, reading for Australian exams. People are just moving, South Africa, people are just moving everywhere. So it's not even a laughing thing anymore. You,
I
it's crazy.
remember some years ago, there was this thing that the Saudi embassy put out where they were trying to invite get doctors to come to Saudi Arabia. And I don't know how, but it was a fiasco. Doctors filled their embassy, filling out forms and all that. I don't know how that thing ended, but it was an embarrassment to the Ministry of Health and Nigeria. They now came out
No, they
some
still,
months later to say that going forward, you must sign a bond that you can't leave Nigeria until you.
you've done 5 years. but even people are still heading to Saudi because people go to Saudi, make a the do like testing the waters, put your feet in there, see how Western medicine is in good before you then branch out to wherever you're going to. So lots of people use that route as well. So as in those Saudi chaps, they'll come and do in quote fairs in Nigeria, FAIR, and people they'll say, oh, you can do this, do that, do that. And no, you don't need to do any exams. We'll train you. We'll do it. So that, till tomorrow, that one is still happening. So yeah, it's a ticking time bomb in Nigeria. Yeah, the medical thingy.
No, I will go back to traditional medicine. Babalawo have not finished. They're not
I'm
going.
sure those nobody's even entering that line anymore. That's the problem. The Babalawos are not training apprentices anymore. Who is going?
Yeah, yeah,
Do you know anybody?
yeah.
Who? Who?
Who?
Where?
No, I'm
Where?
sure. I know someone that left the US to go back to go and learn traditional medicine.
You know one person.
And I know what obviously I don't know a lot of people in life. I'm just saying that.
Is
That one person
there are
was.
not there are
Yeah,
not there are not many.
I know plenty Babalawos.
Yeah, maybe that person was hoping that when Formula One comes to Nigeria, they can segue into
He'll
treating,
have a contract. He'll have a
yeah,
contract.
taking care of accident victims.
I know.
Well, speaking of Formula One coming
Or
into
in my in my
Nigeria,
in my whole dream, in my whole dream, I
in
say
my whole dream
Babalawo.
for people, okay,
Say
that one,
rain go fall. Say no worry, I got this.
uh, i-
No
in
worry,
that
I
in
got
that
this.
case, then how do we now speak about this issue? A guy showing his voters card. Actually, two people. Okay, Ekiti State recently did their on Saturday that just passed here. Recently did their
Yeah,
elections, runoff elections, and the incumbent won for the first time in I think in Ekiti State history. And there was a lady there that came online and was like, oh, dancing for the APC that she was giving 15 grand for her vote. And
yeah,
yeah, and she was like, oh, APC, they whine, they whine. Anyway, she was just um hailing the APC and they paid her 15 grand. And also, I think sometime during the week, a guy dead looking, well, really dead looking, Nigerian, showed his voter's card, said people that wants him to vote them, it's just 5K he needs. Ah, hunger is real. The hunger is real. And before we discuss this, I was I was in a bus recently uh, during the week. I was going somewhere. So going to the bus, lady entered the bus prior before me, and she got in. It was like, oh, driver, who is this? I said, what's this on the ground? Blah blah blah. Who kept this thing here? The driver was like, he doesn't know. Maybe there's somebody that left it there. Blah blah. He said that it looks like egg roll and all of that. Now she did talk. Now she did, and she'd stepped on it and all of that. But moving forward, as we were going, I noticed out of the side of my eye, this lady had used her leg to check what was in it. So that it was like 2, 3 egg rolls. She actually now took it out and put it in her bag. Came down further down the road. I looked at her. She looked at me, removed her face. I was like, and she left. There is hunger in the land.
She might be doing responsibility and throwing it away for people. You don't know that.
mm,
Okay, if that's how you want to spin
yeah,
it,
yeah.
okay.
Also a
Oh,
possibility.
okay. That's what I said. If that's how
There
you
was
want to
a
spin it, okay.
there was a time when if food touched the floor, you couldn't take it because devil would have eaten
So
it.
that
And
touched
devil
it.
don't touch him now. Yeah. So
Devil is
you put these three scenarios together, somebody is happy that they gave her 15K for 4 years. Somebody is telling you openly, he doesn't care whoever you are, just bring him 5 grand. See his voter's card. People are picking food from. ground. You don't even know whether it was poisoned, whether it was a bomb that was even set. You
You check
just
it. I thought I was a loop.
If it
So
was for the gods, whether it was Shokman's sacrifice.
no,
that's
they know they
someone
see sacrifice for road again. Oh. You know how much egg be? Egg. You know how much egg be? You want to go put egg for center of road?
The person, somebody will come and say, "I'm that God," like you sacrifice it and they eat it in front of you. This is mine.
See, as
Oh man,
no, that
man, it's
I cried. Okay, I didn't cry, but I was pained. I like, oh,
Hey,
now here Nigeria they go. So this sort of person now, because in Nigeria now, an egg roll is like 500 bucks. And according to one of my guys,
are you kidding
sometimes
me? Are you kidding me?
kidney
Whoa.
you kidney. And according to one of my guys, sometimes now half egg, you no go know whether na full egg now because now when you don't buy go, you go see say na half 500.
yeah. Forget Nigeria is in trouble. Forget.
500 naira for egg roll.
me, I have questions. Oh.
So
So
Really?
she's fire,
I have a lot of questions.
This is
fire,
So
fire, fire.
paid me 15K now. I will now use the 15K
Uh-huh,
to buy data to tell you people that someone paid me 15K. Doesn't make sense to me. I can't,
uh-huh.
I'm sorry. It doesn't like, I'm just like, it's not adding up. How much is
Ah,
internet that we are coming to dance? How much is internet?
but internet is cheap in Nigeria now. And with 2K, you don't get all some data plans with 2K, you have like 2 gig. You might 2 gig might go
2
in
gig now.
30 minutes or so,
On your
but
phone or that, but
he probably
that,
doesn't see like what's a vote, what's my voter. It's nothing. In his mind, it's what like to go and vote and come back. Give me 15K, I beg. Let me
So
be going.
I
It's
saw.
nothing to him. He doesn't understand the gravity of what he's doing.
but it's not the
So
gravity. That's
And
that.
it's not even the gravity, it's nothing to him, really.
so there was an article by somebody interviewed Chino Achebe in the 80s about why people buy votes and all that. And he broke it down. It's the same thing we've been saying here about how people are so disillusioned with the politicians. So they know that if this person somehow wangles his way into office, for the next 4 years, he's not going to see or hear anything from this person. So this is his only chance to get anything from this person. Because in the person's mind, whether he gets from this person or from another person, one way or the other, he's not going to benefit anything from this person. So might as well grab what I can from you now. If you because hey, you are not going to do anything for me any point at any point, anyways. And that's how a lot of people see it. So that person in her mind was like, well, I'm not going to see you for 4 years, and this is 15 G's for me here and now. Hey, chop up. And that's her mindset. So she has accepted her fate that she's so disconnected from government. Government cannot do anything for her. Government will not do anything for her. Government, yeah, and this is the only thing she can grab from somebody. So to her, hey, I've hit the lottery for today. Go and do your 4 years and get out. I'll wait for the next person if I'm still alive in four
If
years.
I'm still alive.
There you go. So it's a really sad state of affairs. About okay, this is Nigeria.
so
It's
it's
really sad. At least it was 15K.
the guy
In
where
Anambra State election, was it not malt and gala that people collected? So this is 15 G's, a full 50. Do you know how many gala you buy with 15K? Yeah, how many malt you buy with 15K?
How many
So
egg roll? How many 500
exactly,
naira egg roll?
exactly. So to that, it
That's
reached to
30,
boss,
30
it
egg roll.
reached to dance. So it reached to dance for that girl. It reached.
That's
So what
one
time?
show glass of egg roll.
Exactly, exactly.
30.
And it was clean cash. Oh. How did Agori, is it Agori? Or how do you call that clean Naira notes?
Agometer.
Clean 1,000, yeah.
Okay.
Clean 1,000 Naira notes. So, yeah. It's unfortunate. But the part that vexes me, and this is side, is I was watching Arise News and the political commentator, he was saying, "Oh, the opposition need to get their act in order. They have to come together." I'm like, the way you're putting it, it's as if the incumbent somehow by some political wizardry slash masterstroke was able to convince people. What do you mean by the opposition need to get? You can see how they won. So why are you trying to legitimize it by saying, "Oh, you people need to come together"? So what you're saying, in essence, is you people should come together and better buy these votes and beat those people at their own game. And so, what are we doing here? Instead of calling, well, you can't ask them to call it out, and you can't call it out for what it is and still be in that Nigeria. You get missing. You come up missing one day. One day you just say that we've not seen this guy for X amount of days. Let's see. They say justice for this person. Justice for this person.
No, people call
There
it
is
out. Anyway,
justice,
well, then
justice
again,
for
you can't be
justice.
an obscure person calling it out, rather. I think that's the,
No.
because Rufai calls it out for what it is.
To an extent, yes. To a large extent. But even on that same table with Rufai, with that on that same table, Rufai, you will see. I don't want to mention that one. That one will be justifying some of the stuff. The other guy, the other political.
He's an industry man. He was a
Yeah,
spokesman for.
I grew up reading him.
He was a
A
spokesman
very
in Good Luck's
cerebral
time
guy.
now. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Very.
During those days of
It
this,
was Good Luck's media. And how did he get into?
Yeah,
yeah, he was Guardian editor. He had a whole column. I used to read his column on Guardian as a kid.
So he's an industry man. He knows how the game is played.
And on a side note, personally, I think the worst job any human being can get is to be a spokesman to any politician, whether good or bad. It's the worst job. It's like shoveling shit uphill. You come and lie for people, say things that even you in your good conscience don't agree with. It's a tough job, I must say. I'm seeing new iterations every day. I'm not going to call names, but
No,
during
please, no,
Abacha's
we
time.
no. See, we can't be saying this. Not calling names, not calling names. I thought
No,
we're
okay,
supposed to be
okay.
speaking
Oh,
out.
Let
but
me. So
Ah,
so I know this might be some people's daddies now. So, but like,
if your daddy is amongst people
growing,
that support this Nigeria, you have to be you
no.
should be
So
put on blast.
there were two people like you as a young kid you look up to some people because of the things you read about them, and then you see them do some things and you're like, ah. And sometimes they kind of help. They kind of they a lot of them try to redeem their image. So when their names, I'll call some names: Walter Ofanagaro, Uche Chukwu, Mary J, um, and then and then in recent time, in recent time, you talk about Ruben Abati, talk about Femi Adesina, talk about now you're seeing Kenneth Okonkwo, Daniel Boala. When you have to come out, even this guy that we thought was Ghanese hair, Festus Keyamo. I can't believe I'm telling you. Oh, the way he was moving, he was doing like Sheware is doing right now.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh
same
yeah.
These
moves.
are all
So
hungry politicians,
you of course,
hungry people.
IBB said that you can't have. There's nothing like a there's nothing like an activist with a full belly or fat pocket. It's either an activist or you're fed fat. You can't be both. So, but the thing is, seeing people coming to speak on behalf of other people when those other people are doing terrible things. Uche Chukwumerije kind of redeemed this image. He went into the Senate and started, fighting for, I don't know, he started, he would stand up and say some good things. But when he was speaking for Abacha, oh my God, it was, people would die and they would say, no, they didn't die, it didn't happen. those kind of things. So I personally feel like the worst job, it's not an enviable job, it's not an easy job to be spokesperson to politicians or leaders that are doing bad things. It's tough. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a tough job. It's a tough job. Your image and your reputation take a dent with that particular kind of job.
so yes, but it's the about face that some people do. The 180 people like the former Edo State governor, the massager of female feet on private jets, Adams. So when that guy was the NLC chair, he was so pro people. Oh, the government is this, that. Now my man is on the other side of the divide,
I'm telling you.
and
I'm
you'll
telling
not
you.
believe it. Do you remember that time he was in a state that forgetting what that one woman who was a widow, forgetting what she was doing on TV, was like,
It's a go and
go
die.
and die, go and die. Do you understand? So the about face it's alarming to see, man. Well, they say you can't trust any Nigerian politician until the person has money. Then you
Yeah.
know well,
And
then
and
you
and
know.
and that's the PTSD of all this is the reason why I see very dark man, I see Showore, I don't I keep at it, but I still don't. Somewhere
Yes,
in my one corner, I'm like, you get the kind of money where you go see, where you go dump all these things now.
the change is
You'll
coming. The
change
change
mouth.
is
So
coming.
like, but
The
keep
change
I'm
at
is
it,
coming.
telling
shy.
you, change
Help,
is
yeah,
coming.
help the
Sam
people, do
Cook.
your thing, but because
But wait, Tiara, you
I've seen
wanted.
people
I
that
mean,
Well,
Smokey, wait. Tiara, you wanted to say something
no, don't
earlier.
worry. I've already forgotten the train of thought. It's okay.
Old age is coming on you too.
okay,
It's coming for you too.
These are the issues.
yeah,
These are the issues, I tell you. So it's okay. I, I, but maybe the problem lies with Nigerians always looking for heroes. But everybody needs heroes, though. Every, I
yeah.
mean,
You need heroes
you need
and
heroes
oppressed.
so that people will look up to that will galvanize the people. But then when you then look up and you see the people you consider to be heroes now doing anyhow, you'll be like, ugh. So maybe this is the path to follow. Let me do this, get there, and then flip. Just like these people we've mentioned. Look at Festus Kiamo. My goodness. Oh God, it's when Festus Kiamo was Minister of Labour under Abacha. I saw a picture of his empowerment for some people in Delta State, where he gave them cutlasses and wheelbarrows. And he was there taking pictures, say he has empowered these youths. I was like, how did they use it to shave his head? Is beyond me. But this is
Which
Nigeria.
is another
Brotherly,
thing, because
that
they
you said,
should, they should do this sort of things. Shave
there.
or, or, or kill
Oh
off
boy.
a few people with those things
You
they
know,
empower people with.
now that you said that, when you said that, I just thought about it. There should be a roll call of constituency of the most fanciful constituency projects. People that gave people mats, people that gave people motorcycle, people that
I
married off
saw one
girls.
this weekend.
Desmond Elliott that built toilets with bridge.
Bro,
bro, leave. Now, so you rate
Forget,
your
forget,
people,
forget Nigerian politicians.
Mhm.
They're special breed. Though. It is what it
that's
is.
they are a special breed. That's I was speaking with someone and I was like, some people, someone up north gave sugar cane,
Oh yeah,
as in
yeah.
one was giving the people sugar cane as empowerment.
Sugar cane to
I
empower people.
said, how
Sweeten your
weak.
life now.
Do we
It's
blame
sweeting your
the
life.
people that
I
collect
said,
it?
And
well,
that's the
both
weaponization of
sides,
poverty, of
both sides,
collecting.
because he showed me say I go use and flog you. No, I will disembowel you.
Yeah, because you
I
are
will,
out. You are because
because
you
I
are
can. I'm
you
not
have
hungry,
come out
right?
from the matrix. Yes, you have come out from the
Exactly.
matrix.
Well,
Some
You're
people are
not
possible.
in
hungry.
there. They are in there.
You're
They
not
don't know.
hungry. You're educated. You can speak English. You're where you are. You have so there are people. Imagine somebody in one IDP camp somewhere.
To be fair, the people
That's
that we've been
yeah.
seeing so far seem to be able to speak English, seem to be literate, and they have like see the person that came out and said she 15K. She seems to have gone to school. She seems literate. She should
We
have
don't
come.
know this.
But again, right, you can't really know. I'm not going to ask you for your qualifications. I'm not saying
True.
that you only blame the people. I'm saying that it's 50, well, maybe 60-40, but the people also have a part to play. Because
Let
if you
us.
there's no how that I will always give you the cheapest thing I can afford. Or like I can
Mhm,
because I'm a greedy person, not because
mhm,
I can't afford more. Everybody wants to do
mhm,
less. So, and if you
mhm.
keep collecting less, if you don't demand quality, if you don't demand anything, they will keep going to the floor and then we'll keep
Let
having to.
us assume she's a graduate. She studied estate management.
Mhm.
Graduated 6 years ago. No work because this is actually a real life thing.
Yeah.
What do you want her to? Well, I mean, ideally you would say don't do it, but
But so even like that's the thing. There are two problems, right? If she
mhm,
hasn't had a job for 6 years and like
mhm.
push comes to shove, she has to sell her vote for 15K. I will still have shame because again, I am an elite. Like not elite like rich, but elite because I know that what I'm doing is shameful.
Mm.
And that's also missing. So like you can't completely remove the blame from people because there is hunger. I'm not saying that you should, again, hunger is important, is real, and poverty is a thing for most people, for everybody, I guess, or 90% of people in Nigeria are severely poor. But also you can't
Yes.
take it out of
Multi-dimensional.
multidimensional poor. You can't take it out of just saying because they are poor, then they do not have any responsibility to fighting for their future. Like, because if you're going by that, it means that it's only the 10% that have eaten, which is less, well, maybe 10%, only 10% that have eaten that should fight for the remaining 90%. And if we're doing
Sarah,
democratic leadership, it means that we're never going to get anywhere.
we probably are not because
Oh,
now, well, it's the truth. Now, we most likely are not, but if it's by this democracy, because explain to me how somebody will collect gala and malt and vote for somebody, and do you understand? Do you know what it takes for somebody to be beaten down so much? Say, look, this is the only thing that I'm going to get out of this 4 years from this guy.
I
You
think you are
get
that that's why they do what they do. Because again, from all the things that have been online, it is not I am downtrodden and I can't be I'm so depressed and this is the only thing I've gotten out of the government and so I'm going to take gala. No, these people actively celebrate nonsense.
no, the gala and Kopi were not
Why you guys
celebrating.
say
They looked downtrodden. They looked beaten and broken. Anambra State one. They were bent, decrepit old women and men. They were bent. I know there were some young people there, but you could see the poverty on their skin. You could see it. They were poor, the poorest of the poor. God bless them. And it's
chop gala, chop the coke, no votes. How about that? Like I'm not saying again, there has to be
I
a
don't
balance.
know whether those people followed them into
100%
the
on these
polling
people.
booth to see who you actually vote for. I don't know.
Yes.
Sometimes they take their voters card, use it to help
Ah,
them vote.
Yeah, but it's thumbprint, so they'll just have one thumbprint for everybody.
So
Did they
they
tell that
pay
people
they
check those things?
I'm just saying, I'm saying again, like if the problem is like there are too many things, right? The reason why politicians buy votes is because they need different, like to some level, there is some level of auditing, even though it's useless and we don't trust it and all. They won't have to go through all of that effort to buy votes to discourage people from
If there
voting.
was no,
If they could just thumbprint themselves, like if I could do it myself and nobody's going to ask me, why would I even bother? But if they are going through
true,
this effort, it means there is some level. We don't know what that is. There is some level of audit because why would I waste money? Why would I even give you gala if I can use my hand myself?
Word. All right.
So you should share
Socrates.
responsibility. It's not just, I'm not saying that perchance should die. Well, it should be murdered. But again, people need to do better and ask for better and not be celebrating nonsense. If you can, I'm not saying that if hunger is killing you, you not say you die and not eat. But I'm saying if you can, just think a little bit about it and
Collect the money and do the right thing.
Which is
don't even
what we say,
don't
you
go
know.
into
As
support.
in,
Yeah, don't come to online and come and be dancing and telling me that you got 15K and like it's just completely ridiculous. And then we'll not be like, oh, it's poverty. You're a crazy person. You have internet, so at least you had 15 hours to eat. Yeah, like at the very minimum, you had 50 hours to eat. So like that whole video really did rub me off the wrong way because like we're defending it as if, oh my gosh, you didn't have a choice. You did.
Yeah,
That's
he
not
had a
poverty.
choice. That's the result of I won't say uneducated, but unenlightened, like on an unenlightened electorate. Socrates talks about how